Hey guys, welcome back to Bearded Lumber. Matthew and I appreciate you tuning in. Today's going to be a quick little video. It's our monthly update prior to our round table. The round table will be tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll have a link here on the YouTube channel. We got Kyle from K&J Lumber be joining us. We invite you to jump in. Got questions for me, the other panelists, or Kyle. We'll be glad to field them. We'll talk for a couple hours, have a good discussion about anything sawmill related, forestry, or whatever rabbit we decide to chase. So come right back. We'll go over a few things that are changed from this last month to this month. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, I hope you can hear me for noise in the background. Compressor's catching up this morning, but a couple things I want to go over. Biggest one is where I'm standing. Our new addition is up. It's nowhere near completed, but it is in the dry. All the roofing's done. Big shout out to Matthew and Cody from Green River Sawmill and Pole Barns for coming and working with us a week and getting this done. We've had to put a halt to everything on it to catch up with our customer work. We're just overjoyed and over encumbered with the amount of customer work. Couple things, Matthew. So we got our red Chevrolet work truck back. It's been at the shop. Wife and I was driving it and threw the transmission code. Bad light. So we dropped it over to ATS, Automatic Transmission Service, over in Ruth. Great people. He's worked on my wife's van before, and unfortunately he had it for about a month trying to chase down the gremlin, and I had him service it while I was there. Prior owner told me they had a new transmission, but you never know. But I had him go into it while he was there and service it, and he said, yep, it's brand new. Never did figure out what it was, either a little wiring glitch or maybe the computer's going bad. But I told him I had to have it back, so we went and picked it up the other day. Yeah, it's hard to see. There's a trailer sitting there on top of the hill. We had to have somewhere to park it out of the way. That video has come out. It'll be coming out. So that's a little Easter egg. There's a trailer sitting up there that Matthew and I went and purchased. Won't say much about it. Also, we had a video out on Matthew's red shop truck. We actually picked it up yesterday from the same place, ATS. Wasn't nothing wrong with it. I just paid him to go ahead and service it, and he actually went in the computer, rewrote the software for the transmission, as well as it had DOD delete on it already, and he went through and verified all that. So money well spent. Yeah, Matthew and I could change the fluid, but I couldn't. I'm not a transmission expert, and I definitely couldn't do the computer work on fixing it. How did it shift? You drove it yesterday.
That's a whole different animal now.
Yeah, it's well worth the money, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a fairly expensive service job, but that included him buying the software, and doing the computer upgrade, changing the lockout on the converter. So money well spent. Jobs. We have finally about sawed through all our yellow pine. We've had it a little longer than I like to keep it, but I was amazed we didn't lose any of it. There's some laying right here. We got the reason they survived, people, is they stayed wet. They were up against this red bank, and that red bank holds a lot of water and keeps this wood wet. And yeah, it's beneficial if you can saw it quick and get rid of it, but we couldn't. And by keeping it moist, it keeps the pine beetles and such out of it. So we're overjoyed with that. We got a big customer order we're trying to finish this morning. We've got motor planing to do that's been sitting here. We just hadn't been in a big need for it, so we've kind of kept back burnering it while we're catching up with sawing jobs and different things. Our kiln's loaded up with all customer stuff. Got another load sitting over there, ready to go, and it's all going to be hardwood flooring, hickory, and white oak. And then we got another back load of white oak already, about half a load set and ready to go behind it. So we're overly blessed. I can't complain. Like I say, I hope we can get back to finishing this up real soon, but
It's gonna have to be cooler.
yeah, it's going to have to get cooler. It's been just horrifically hot and humid, raining every other day. And you know, when you drop all that water on the ground and it's 100 degrees the next day, that moisture just coming right back up. It's just been horrible, but we're managing. There's a couple times of the year that are just horrible. This is it, right around August, and then right around January, February, when it's super cold and the wind's blowing and it's damp. You just know that when you're working in the sawmill business or out. If you work outside, you already know that. August is just horrible. And then the first month or two of the year can just be nasty. I've worked outside my whole life, and there's nothing much worse than about 34, 35 degrees and pouring rain and the wind blowing. You will be cold. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So we got in touch with our electrician. He's supposed to be here in a week or two. I talked to him the other day. He's supposed to gathering up all their stuff because we got to pull a 3-phase circuit out here for our belt sander that y'all hadn't seen in a long time, but it's still sitting over there. It's going to live right here. I got to pull a 3-phase circuit for our sawmill because it's going to sit right across here. We got to have a 3-phase circuit for a new blower. It's going to be mounted up there. Of course, we got to get lights and everything done. So there's a lot to do. This is kind of the step one, having the building up. We can work with it like this for a year if we had to. We don't want to, but we could. Matthew can easily drive in the door. We can saw our logs and drive back out. It's not that big of an inconvenience, but we are looking forward to getting our mill set here, getting that bed extension on it. That's the reason we've upgraded to a bigger truck and a big old trailer sitting up on top of the hill, is when we have orders for that longer stuff, 24, 28, 30 feet, 32 feet, we can run down to the local log yard. We're fortunate here. There's a guy 15 minutes away. He buys logs, high grades them. Yeah, he buys tractor trailer loads from the local guys, high grades them, and he'll sell them on to sawmills, or like white oak, he'll haul it to Kentucky, and he sells all the pine and stuff. He sells everything he's got locally. So we can go down there and get tree length stuff or appropriate length for what we need. Because it's hard to get local guys to haul 30-foot stuff. They're just not set up for it. They got 16, 18-foot dump trailers, or maybe they got a 16-foot quad. You just can't throw 30-foot logs in the back of that. So we're going to take care of that. I don't think we'll sell thousands of them a year. I wish we would. But if we get an order for 15 or 20, we can easily run down there and get the appropriate logs, pick out the logs we want, nice and straight, bring them home, saw them. And if we have to deliver it, we have something long enough to deliver it on. I don't like to do delivery, but I understand if a guy ordered 10 8x8s, 30-foot long, he'd have a hard time getting them home. So, anything we missed on the update, Matthew? I think that's about it. The yard's looking a lot better as far as getting customers' orders cleaned up, because we took a week off to do the concrete, plus a day or two ahead, getting everything prepped. Then we took a week and a couple days off to get the building put up. So we had to, set some stuff to the side, and now we're catching up on it. So
Must want to get caught up for the Bunyan show.
That's right. Don't forget about that. 1st of October, we'll be at the Paul Bunyan show in Ohio. If you're anywhere about and you're interested in forestry, sawmilling, anything to do, come by. I believe we're in booth 260. You'll be able to find us. We'll have something you can easily spot that Beardy Lumber is there. We'll probably do a video on it when it finally gets here. But if you get a chance, come by and see us. We'd greatly appreciate it. Don't forget about tonight's live stream, 8 o'clock Eastern time. you got any questions, be sure to jump in and ask them. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I like doing these monthly updates because it makes me stop and think, what happened in the last 30 days, because a lot goes on, day to day to day, but we're thankful. Anything else, Matthew?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, Mordecai update. He's doing great. Had a little eye surgery. That helped him out. Abigail, she's growing like a weed. And I had 3 kids, and if you've had kids, they're all different. I told her this, Abigail told her mother the other day, I said, if you'd have had her first, you might have had a dozen. She's just calm, cool, collective, and, Mordecai's what he is. Boy, wide open.
Almost 2. So.
But we know Abigail will change. If you've raised a daughter, you know. You get her up walking and talking, it'll be a whole different ballgame. But we're blessed, thankful. That's going to do it, guys. As always, a big shout out to Matthew and Solomon for editing these videos. Don't forget to check out Solomon's channel, 11 Charlie Scale Modeling. He just started this year, and over 9,000 subscribers. I know a lot of you come from Bearded Lumber, and I greatly appreciate it. He actually has a website up now, 11 Charlie Scale Modeling, that you can actually buy some of the stuff he's 3D printing. So check him out if you're at all interested in that. If you're doing military scale or train modeling or anything where you're needing 3D stuff printed, he'll custom design what you want. And that's why I got into the scale modeling, was to do some customizing. So that's going to do it. Appreciate you watching, guys, and we'll see you back at the mill.
Thank you for watching. Here's a video selection and a playlist suggestion. Click here to subscribe for more great content. We'll see you at the mill.